love goes beyond language. So we learned to love the kids even when we couldn't talk to them.
To communicate my life story using charades.
Language barrier is hard.
That animals make different sounds in Ukrainian than they do in English. So a chicken in English goes cock-a-doodle-doo, but a chicken in Ukrainian goes kookity-coo.
They call jellyfish medusas.
How to say I don't speak Ukrainian, which is Norosmiu Ukrainsku.
Duše dobre, which is very good, and I said that a lot.
Dushi dobre!
I'm oddly very good at pronouncing words.
I also learned that babushka is grandmother in Russian and babusa is grandmother in Ukrainian.
Fino naputsovini mashta, which is something like, you have some clean shoes, bruh. Like, you got some cool shoes.
If you say Slova Ukrainian, everybody will clap for you because that like represents their independence.
That privyet is Russian for hello and privit is Ukrainian for hello. However, many Ukrainians also use privyet, so it gets very confusing.
We learned thank you was dyakuyu. And then we wanted to learn what you're welcome was. And somehow I thought that someone told me that Laskavo Prosimo meant you're welcome. And so for like 2 weeks we were saying Laskavo Prosimo to people, and everyone laughed at us. So I just thought, oh, we're probably mispronouncing it or something like that. Turns out we were saying welcome to our home instead of you're welcome.
I had never had Ukrainian food and it was absolutely amazing.
People love tomatoes and cucumbers.
Borscht is very delicious.
Learned how to cook a Chinese meal.
They bring pastries over all the time.
The food is incredible.
Is to bring all your food onto the train that you want to eat.
Always have space on the public bus. There's never too many people. More people can always get on.
Public transportation is typically a quiet place.
No, they just don't give you any food on trains.
If you get on a public bus and you get in the back, you can pass all your money up, and if you need change, the change will come back to you.
God's love is everywhere.
Not only does he want good things for me, but he also wants the best for me.
I learned to be joyful. It is 100% okay to be full of fear and full of joy at the exact same time.
That God likes to talk to us even during our silent moments.
God really, really loves our desire to want to be with him.
The love of a father to many different people.
Just how tangible the Father's love is through the fathers in the Christian community that we got to be around.
Understand what it means for him to be my father and not be like, oh yeah, God the Father, but like him being my father means I'm his daughter.
How cool our God is, and how even though we speak different languages or have different cultures, we can still serve one God and be unified together.
And Jesus says, truly I say unto you, what you have done to the least of these my brothers, you have done to me. It is so true, and I saw that.
The Lord speaks to us the most when we're in godly community.
Learn what it looks like to live in community with people and just building each other up.
Community. I'm an only child, and my parents are pretty quiet, and I live by myself. So it was definitely a learning curve, living with 10 other people.
Our guys and girls wear their wedding rings on their right hand.
If they ask for your number, they might be talking about a raffle ticket and not your phone number.
Babies can drive in Ukraine.
Their shopping carts are pretty freaking incredible because they move in all directions.
I learned not to lock your house keys in your house. Otherwise, you might need to borrow a ladder from the church next door, climb in through your second-story window, and unlock your house from the inside.
I learned a cool cake dance. It's called the hypothermia dance.
Everybody would tell me that we're sister countries to my motherland, Mexico.
And they're so extremely hospitable. They were so generous, kind, loving. It was like you were one of the family.
Hospitality from our hosts. They were really amazing.
The light switches are always in really weird places, particularly the light switches for the bathrooms, but also other light switches. Like, they're typically on the outside of the bathroom, so you have to turn the lights on before you walk in, instead of like in America where you walk in and then you like hit the bathroom, like the light switch.
She doesn't always look like what I want it to look like, or what I think it should look like.
How much it means to them for us to be there, and after teaching our English class, like everyone was like crying and giving us like gifts, and I think I had like 7 magnets from the Ukraine, which is awesome.
How to play 9 square.
Uno has 100,000 rules, and the kids make them up as they go. So if there's a 7, you better slap it or you're gonna be drawing cards. 4, don't talk. And there's many more.
The rules of Uno in Ukraine are way different, but also way more fun.
I don't understand it, but it was confirmed by a Ukrainian that that's what they do. Don't ask me, I still don't know.